Good morning, Chamber members. We are here, Pickerington Area Chamber, Teresa Byers, and we are celebrating our next member of the week for the week of June 1st. Super excited to be interviewing Alisha Sims with New Horizons Mental Health Services located here in Pickerington. They also have offices in Lancaster, and are there other offices, Alisha, or is it just here in Lancaster?
There are 3 offices in Lancaster, and we have 1 office in McConnellsville that is currently, because of the pandemic, not currently seeing clients.
Okay, I couldn't remember how many locations that you guys had, so we're going to get into that, and we're going to have you answer a little question about the pandemic and how that's impacted your business. But just as a reminder, our Member of the Week program is randomly drawn. We're super excited to continue this and love our interviews that we're doing. It's a great way to get to know our businesses and learn a little bit about them in our community and what they do to serve our community. So, and also thank you to our wonderful sponsors, MMA Insurance and Siebert & Reynolds CPAs, for continuing to support the Member of the Week program and the Pickerington Area Chamber. So without further ado, we have Alisha Sims, who is the Client Site Supervisor for New Horizons. And so Alisha, tell us a little bit about New Horizons and what services that you guys offer.
So we have several different programs. Here in the Pickerington office, we have a substance use program where we do counseling with people with substance use disorders. We also have mental health counseling and psychiatry. We also have case management. And then in the Lancaster office, there's also substance use, supportive employment for those clients that have a hard time finding jobs, and mental health counseling. There's also school-based, unfortunately right now, because there's no schools in session, we don't have kids being seen in the schools. We see kids at all of the offices as well. And then there was the McConnellsville office that was doing mental health counseling.
Wonderful. So what has been, I guess, a big shift for you guys during this pandemic? Like, what big changes have you had to make to continue operating and continuing to serve your clients and take care of their needs?
So we have, we're still seeing some clients in the office, not as many. We have also had to close our lobbies, but we're doing most of our visits either over the phone or over Zoom to try to make sure that we're still seeing our clients and getting their needs met. They're able to see psychiatry. Some of the case managers on the days where it's not rainy and cold are able to go meet with clients like at a park, or the client will sit on their porch and the case manager will stand on the sidewalk so they can still interact and get the case management and get services that they need.
Well, that is fabulous. I mean, I've talked to a number of businesses throughout the community, and the question that I ask them, and the reason why I ask that question is because we like to see how businesses are pivoting and how they're being innovative to continue supporting their customers and their clients and taking care of their needs, whether it's, you know, mental health services, or if it's, you know, we've seen in the community restaurants moving to curbside pickup and the different things that they've never offered before. So it's just an awesome opportunity to learn from our businesses what they're doing to continue offering their services. So I applaud you guys for, you know, being innovative and doing those things to keep everybody safe and healthy. And and I guess this is kind of an elaboration on the topic of the pandemic. What has been one of the biggest challenges that you're seeing from your customers and clients? And obviously you don't have to tell us, you know, but what are some of the biggest needs that you're having right now?
Well, I think that this pandemic has caused a lot more people were getting anxious and depressed because they're not sure what's going to happen, and people are more isolated and they're not able to interact with others the same way they were able to before. Some of the challenges we've also had is technology. Like, not everybody has Wi-Fi and those things in their homes to be able to do the Zoom. In addition to what we had done, we also have 2 new programs that we're doing because of the pandemic. And one is a teacher parent support line. So it's a phone number that people can call to talk to one of our providers that does the school-based to help kids and teachers with their needs. And we also now have a community support warm line, where if you just want somebody to talk to, but you're not in crisis, you can call that number and you can talk to someone. And we also have the crisis line where people in crisis can call and get support.
Wonderful. And I know you said you were going to share some information with me via email, which I'm excited to share with our members and into the business community at large, and let them know that the services are here in Pickerington, and it's a great resource for them to reach out to for personal or employee assistance or things like that, that you guys are here and definitely able to help and support. So my last question for you is, what makes Pickerington and the surrounding community such a great place to do business? And you mentioned before we got on our interview that you live in Pickerington, so you've got a little feel for the community as well. And so what do you think makes Pickerington such a great place to do business?
Well, I love the Pickerington area, and I think that the people were friendly and are supportive of one another and are willing to help others when needed. And I think that that's a great part of being in Pickerington and working in Pickerington, because you've got support of the others in the area.
Wonderful. I couldn't agree with you more. We have a great community here, and I'm happy to be a part of it myself. So once again, we have Alisha Sims with us with New Horizons Mental Health Services. They have an office located here in Pickerington, just behind the Dairy Queen next to the BMV, that very busy place that's out there and back open. So they are our member of the week for June 1st. We're excited to have you. Thank you for taking the time to do the interview with me, Alisha, and I look forward to many more opportunities to connect, and hopefully in person in the very near future.
Yes. Thank you so much.